Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to some more ChaosVille. The quarry, I think, is almost finished working. We have the really cool sword that we made last time. I've added some more quartz to it. You can't see it right here, but the modifier is nearly full, but it's only added 1 to its actual hearts of damage, which isn't too bad. So it should do between 5 and 6 damage, possibly 7. Made the hammer, which I've been using a little bit, so I will need to repair it at some stage. And yeah, that was it from the last episode. So today it's going to be probably a couple of parts, being that I've got it wrote down here in front of me, and just in case that we're going to need a lot of stuff to create some decent level of power. So the first thing that we're actually going to need to do is make a heat generator. So this is going to be the first parts of mechanism. Excuse me, I just had to think about that one. As an example, just before we start, this stuff we have right here is, I'll just take that off, is Damascus steel. Now, I mixed 2 alloys in the furnace by accident. I think it was copper and iron, or it was copper and gold. So, or copper, or iron and tin actually, it might have been iron and tin, or, yeah. So, be very careful. But I've made this armour set, and I may as well keep them on my armour stands, because they look pretty cool. They're in the old textures, but I'll soon get that sorted, so they'll look like this Sphax one again. But for now, that is my armour, by the way. We are going to start looking at making machines. Now, like I said, this might get a little bit long-winded, so you will have to bear with me. First things first though, before I do that, I'm going to show you a really little neat way of carrying more stuff in your inventory, not using backpacks. So you're going to need 4 pieces of wool, a chest, a block of gold, and some gold ingots. So you need a chest in the middle, wool in the corners, doesn't matter which colour wool, block of gold at the bottom, and a triangle of gold around it, which makes a golden bag of holding. What everybody wants. And I got some lava as well. What everybody needs, a golden bag of holding. Awesome. So that means you've got a large chest worth of space to just shove all your crap in. And this, by the way, down here is a pocket crafting table. It is quite literally a crafting table on the end of a stick. And you get a pocket crafting table. So if you press C, you can craft anywhere you like. Which is amazing. And you get these little bits as well, so you can balance the items, swirl the items, empty the crafting grid, and fill the crafting grid with the item under the cursor. So, very, very useful. And as long as it's in your inventory, I wonder if it works while it's in your bag. No, it doesn't. It just comes up with the waypoints. So as long as it is actually in your inventory, in some point like that, you can use it. You could have it in your hand, but there's no point. I'm starting to run low on food as well. Right, so what we need to do is we need to start making machines. So the first one we are making is the heat generator. So heat. Make sure I click out. Right, so the heat generator, if you hold shift you can see what it actually does as well. Requires, in fact no, actually we're not going to make a heat generator. What we're going to make is the mulgatoric infuser. So we want infuse, and that should find it for me. And there it is. They look pretty cool, these as well, to be fair. Don't know why it just did that. So we need iron, osmium, furnaces, and redstone. Okay, you can do that. That'll be easy. I'm just going to get rid of that because it's quite annoying. So I need some iron, some redstone. Just take that stack of redstone. Need some furnaces, which I'll make a bunch of. So a few of these recipes require furnaces, so I might as well make a bunch of them. There we go, that's a furnace, and we need some osmium. Now osmium won't go into the smeltery, so I've just been cooking some up in the furnaces as the episode's been going on. As and when I find it. I don't need anything else. So crafting table, in fact, pocket crafting table. So furnaces at the top, redstone at the sides, iron at the sides of that, and one osmium in the middle. Yeah. Right, so there's a Mulgatoric infuser. And basically, what that does is it enriches things. So we have no room here. This is the main room. Should we go to the next floor up? For now, I'd have to run some cables up the side of the house for the power that this is going to be powered with. But that should be okay. Shouldn't be a problem. I'll move those up at a later date as well. Now with these machines, they can be a little bit of a pain sometimes, so you have to like wire them up properly. It can be a little bit of a pain. In fact, actually, due to that reason, I'm going to keep my magic on that floor, and I'm going to come over here. There should be a doorway here now. No, there isn't, so I'll go stick it at the back of here, so it's nice and tucked away. Use the Mulgatoric infuser. It's fine. Need to take that lava off my hotbar as well, because this server's fire spread is ridiculous. Right, so there we go, there's the infuser. So now, basically what happens in this is, you need to power it with some redstone. So you put some redstone in, and that will then infuse iron bars. But, at the moment, we don't have any power. So, what we need to make is... In fact, we do need to make the heat generator. So, we go back. And just go and drop gems, redstone, blocks, bees, odds and ends. Lava can go in odds and ends. Right, so, to make the heat generator, it was... iron, osmium, wood, furnace, and copper. Right, so got furnaces, I've got wood, got osmium. Need to go into my bag and get some iron and redstone, was it? I think. I'll be able to check it as soon as I go into my recipes anyway. Iron at the top, wood, copper, yeah it was, yeah. Right, so furnace, osmium, wood, redstone, no balls. Need to turn some of these into some iron bars. There we go, that's better. Right, so osmium, furnace, wood, iron, and bronze, which I also don't have. Oop, didn't want to do that. Well, I do have copper even, not bronze. I was making something with bronze before, so there we go, now we've got plenty, no excuse. Right, for the third time, and no last time, I assure you of that. Oop, wrong way. One heat generator. Right, so this thing, if you can see it on the picture, I don't know whether you will be able to, it has a little hole on the side that's opposite the tanks. That needs to be facing the power outage, so I don't think that is going to work, so it needs to be the other way around. Yeah, it won't work, that's going to be the other way around. And this will run on anything that is combustible, pretty much. Will it run on redstone? No, so it has to be some form of combustible material. In which case, a bit of running around here at the moment. Do we have any coal in here? Should we? Cool. Come on. That's better. I might actually put a secret door there. I'll show you how to do that in a couple of episodes. Right, so we want some coal in there. It will make a bit of racket. Further you get up to it, yeah, I think that's pretty cool. It adds the effect to it. It's nice. Shame that joins to it. But now we have power being converted, which means this machine now should be accepting power, and it will enrich this iron with the redstone and turn it into something different. So now we have enriched alloys. So we're going to need a few of those for various different things. So I'm going to make 20. I'm going to stick a stack of redstone in. So this should fill it. Oh, it didn't. So it must be a stack and a half. Right. So we have a few of these enriched alloys. Now these are useful for pretty much everything that I've come across in Mechanism. So you're going to need quite a few of them. One thing that is also very useful in Mechanism is steel, which I have plenty of here. So I'm going to grab some steel bars. We need lots and lots and lots of them. And we're going to... Has it stopped raining? Perfect. And we are going to make... See, there you go, you can hear it now. You can hear it properly. That's 6 enriched alloys. Right, so what we want to make with the enriched alloys is a wind turbine. Which is here. So to make that, you need osmium, which you've got lots of, enriched alloys, control circuits, or a basic circuit, and an energy tablet. And an energy tablet, I think, is redstone, gold, and one of those circuits. Yes, 2 of them. So it's gold in the middle. So we need 2 of them, 4 of them. Trying to think how many I'm going to need here. I'm going to need a lot. And now there's no power left. But that's fine. That's not an issue. Because we're going to start filling it with some power now. So, back to our storeroom area. We need some gold, which I've got here. So, a block of gold. Perfect. Going to need 2 either side. Osmium in the middle? Nope, it wasn't. It was gold and redstone. So all the redstone I put into my infuser. Do I have anything that is combustible whilst I am here? Stop it. I don't want to craft. Yeah, them 64 sticks will do. Right. I've got the gold. Yep. I've got the redstone. Right, so I'm going to need... I can only make 3 at the moment, so have we got any more gold in this chest? Yeah, that's fine. Perfect. I might have to go and do some mining between episodes as the quarry isn't performing enough. Well, not for my liking anyway. So, we now add in the redstone. We have 4 of them. Like some of the build craft and industrial craft stuff, if it's got a charge on it, it'll only take up 1 slot. So, it won't stack, it'll just keep taking slots. So, just bear that one in mind. Right, so the next thing we need is some more. Here it is. The infuser. Right, so we need to add some more power to this. So where are we with power? Where's the wood? Where'd the sticks go? There they are. They're not going to do that much, but it'll supply a little bit of power at least. So we'll be able to get rid of some of the things here. And it should be good after that. Shouldn't be too much that we'd be waiting for. Don't know why, but for some reason my frame rate went a little bit weird then. Right, so that should make us 2 windmills. So 2 mills it is. So I believe it's them with the batteries. This is just from memory. What went on the underneath? Ah, yes, it was a control circuit, which is an enriched alloy and some redstone, so I can't quite do that yet. I just need to enrich 2 of these with 2 of them. And I need to go back and get some more enriched alloys, which it's created for me. I know I've got my pocket crafting table on me as well. I'm aware of that. It's just I am so used to doing it this way. It's unbelievable. Right, so we need to make 2 wind turbines, and there you go. There's one. And the other batteries, or the other tablets even, makes wind turbines. Right, so with these remaining ones, we need to make wires. Now, this is the lowest form of wire, so to make it, you need steel and enriched alloys, or at least it was steel and enriched alloys. Why hasn't that worked? Did you change the recipe? No, they haven't, it's just me. So you need these basic universal cables, and as you can see there, RF, EU, MJ and joules for all the different types of electricity. So we're going to need quite a few of them. So start off with 32 and see how far that will get us. Right, so for now, this room is going to be the room that we store the power in. So, how can we go about this? We are next to the sea, so if I just punch my way out of here, like so. There we go. Are there any mobs there? No. Right. Seal it back up. And we need to find a little spot for the mills. So, where can we put them? They'll function down here, I should imagine. Or you should imagine. Right. So, I want them facing me, so I can harvest power from them. Because the power has to connect into that little green dot there. And if you can hear them, if you can hear the wind, then they should be functioning. Although they look a little bit too close together, so they don't look right. They don't have to be perfect, but I'm no perfectionist. I just want them to look good. There we go. That's perfect. Right, so power lines. Eventually I will be putting all of these power lines underground, so you won't be able to see them. But for the purpose of demonstration, I'm going to keep them on the surface. Knock a hole in the house, as this is the only thing that's actually going to need energy. So, I do have a spade on me, so I can dig that out. Get rid of this line of turf, and we'll bring it from there. So, in there, I don't know how far these transfer energy. I will have to have a look or find some way of reading the amount of energy. But as you can hear, that's now working off the energy of the wind. So we have free energy. We don't need to worry about again. So that is amazing. And there you go. That's how you create your free energy. Next time I will show you how to actually store all this free energy that we are creating and then transfer it, which is where it will start to get a little bit more complicated. But it's almost nightfall, so I should be going to sleep. Really? Be all safe and tucked up in the manor where I can't be where I can't be hurt. But it would help if I hadn't closed the door. I can't get back in now. Yeah, I said it. Hammer time. That's what it's there for. Ooh, there's a basement under my house that I didn't put there. Right, it must have been formed as I was making it. Right, well, never mind. Yeah, it's now nightfall, so I'm going to go back in my house. And again, if you find that helpful, then like, subscribe, favourite, drop us a comment, whatever, and let us know what you think. Until then, good night.